We're not even talking about what the topic of this video is.
Today we really shouldn't be talking.
But really, we was talking about the idea of the video was talking about how terrible it is of being twins. Oh y'all, it's Yas. And it's Kira. And today we're back on another video. It's hot as shit out here, I'm not gonna lie. And then I got my automatic fan. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. And then I brought a big old jug of water. This is my personal water, but we're painting too, so we're gonna use that. Regular water. Oh, my phone's in here. What are we even gonna talk about? We know what we're gonna talk about, but we didn't plan this out or what we're gonna say. It's not. No. So the topic of this video today is the downsides of being a twin. Yes. And hopefully y'all can hear us. And if y'all can't, I'm gonna have to like type it out the whole entire thing. Yeah. That's something beaming on us. Alright, let's get into it. So, we should have like thought about this and wrote it out, because what we're gonna start. I don't know how we're gonna start this video, but it is hot as shit, y'all. And my stuff keeps on. Alright, so we was talking about the downsides. Maybe we should start off with the question we get a lot when people are like, how is it, how do y'all like being a twin? Oh, no, yes. Because, no. First off, when I first used to get the question, you know, I didn't have the mindset that I have now and the thinking I have now and the view on life that I have now. I really hope they can hear us, bro. So, like, I would just be like, all right, back again. We end up switching it just so y'all can hear us clearly. But, all right, so when I first would hear the, oh, goodness gracious, y'all. All right, so when people ask me that question, I'd be like, I don't really care. It's just me being a twin. You know, I've been a twin my whole entire life. But now as I grow older, this shit ass. What do you mean? What in the Peter Piper picking fuck is this shit?
This shit nasty. What in the Peter Piper pick the peck of motherfucking pickled peppers is this shit?
It's just like, I thought that was purple, but are you gonna say something? I was gonna let you say your stuff, and then I was gonna go, you know. But yeah, as I grow older, it's not cute. It's not cute. And I think it's really just how people see us. Did you know? That's twin, you know what I'm saying? That's gang in there. Locked in for life. But
It's a squirrel.
But other views and how people view us and how people treat us because we're a twin ain't cute. It's actually really detrimental. I don't know, girl. Just know I don't like it. Thank you. So I was saying, when people ask, oh yeah, how is it like to be a twin? I was like, it's fine. And then it transitioned to I mean, it's like a regular thing. Like, I don't know. It's just like having a regular sibling. But then now it's just like, now it's just like it could definitely be better.
Yeah,
I guess. I would say at this point, I've been a twin for too long. Yes, that's what I want to say. I've been a twin for too long. You know, it's just like, because it's just like I've had this conversation with Yakira already.
yeah.
So it's like, because when we first had it, we was like, yeah, oh my goodness, yeah. Because it's just, I'm gonna use one of these watercolor paintbrushes. And
I
it's
think
like,
you can use this for acrylics.
explaining this to someone who isn't a twin is like very hard because we've tried actually explaining this, but it was in a different form. And it's like they wasn't trying to understand us, and it was quite pissing me off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And so I wouldn't like it. Okay, because for one thing, people make us, our personality, people make us being a twin our personality.
Yeah.
It's like our whole identity. They don't see me as nothing but a twin. Like, my whole life depends on her, and vice versa.
Right.
Where are we going? Hopefully I can hear us really good. And what else, y'all? Where did I left off at?
We're like the same person.
Yeah.
We had to compromise for our whole life.
Yeah. We're one. We're one in people's minds. Our brains are connected. We're like, twins who are connected at the hip, like literally connected at the hip.
Yeah, but we're not though.
Connected at the hip and the brain.
Yeah.
Cause it's crazy.
It's like we have to share like literally everything. We have to share a room, we have to share a car. We gotta share.
Well, the car ain't too bad.
It's gonna be too bad. Cause that's what it was like at first. It was like it ain't too bad, but now it's just like
No,
leave me
because
alone.
at least I have a ride. Because some people ain't got cars. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but we have to share a room, a bed.
At one point we did.
That shit was crazy. We shared a room.
It's just like people like to cut corners when it comes to us.
Yeah.
They think that we don't need our own stuff. We can just share everything, and it's just like we cannot share everything. So please stop trying to make me share everything with her.
And but what's I going? We share a room, we share a car, and we damn near sharing personalities. And
Yeah.
we share a fucking name. Everybody calls us twin,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like that's not my name.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that's like based off the people think we're just our own. All our personality is us being a twin, cause like they don't know our real names. Our names are not twin, but what they see as twins, we're the same person, and that's all they That's all they care to know about us, is that we're a twin. And so yeah, it's crazy. And it's just like, and honestly, it's getting to the point where, like, we could have honestly turned insane. I'm not even gonna lie
Like
to you.
honestly, we could have, because the way that
And
the silent twins,
Yeah.
they was talking about how like one of them, one died,
Mhm.
and so the one who lived was like, oh, they felt like they couldn't be their own person unless the other one died. That could have been us.
But it's also like we're still in the situations that people see us as a twin. So we're just only self-aware at this point. Oh, what's
My
going
phone
on?
is overheating.
Oh, you was looking at your phone? Alright. We're still in those positions where people, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, we just became self-aware. We have yet to really, like, grow out of those situations. Because in some
Grow into our own
situations,
selves.
in some situations, we can't do that at the moment. So we're just stuck.
Yeah.
And so it's like, and then what's even crazier is like, I try to explain this to people, and it's like they don't care to try to
Understand.
and it's like people who aren't a twin, they really try to like invalidate my feelings, and it's like, calm down, sweetheart, calm down. Like, I've been sharing a room with this girl since the womb. At one point we shared a bed. It's like no privacy, you know what I'm saying? No sense of self.
Yeah, and then when you tell people that, they be like, oh, what you need a separate room for?
And then the people who's asking you that is people who've always had their own room.
Yeah.
They've never had to share a room.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
I know that.
what if I want to be butt ass naked?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I can't let my ass seat dry after air dry. Let them
Yeah.
air dry after I get out the shower. Because she's in there, in her room, because your room is supposed to be your safe space. But I'm sharing my safe space with her, and sometimes our safe space ain't at the same levels. But we have to compromise, and that's not really good for the mental, you know?
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not really good for the mental. You know what I'm saying? Like, she might want to do yoga at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to sleep. I can't stop her from doing yoga at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what she needs to do at the moment. I can't stop her from doing yoga at 2 o'clock in the morning.
And it's also like, since we have to compromise like on everything, we can't grow too much. Cause like, oh my goodness.
And then it's like, it comes to the point where like we have to learn to love things we didn't want to like, or force ourselves to do things we didn't want to do, nor should we have to do it. It's just because we were always told that we had to be together and we had to do everything together when we really didn't, and we could have did stuff on our own. But that's just how we was like seeing, like, if
I do something that she don't do, I gotta have like a whole intricate answer on why they want to, why it's different from Yakira's, and it's just like, it's not, like when I was doing softball, there's like, oh, why ain't Yasmin doing it? I mean, cause she didn't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't she want to?
Why you ain't playing softball?
Yeah, why didn't, like, she didn't want to. She can do that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this is where I'm at. I'm just watching the colors right now.
And then it gets to the point where you like realizing it, and then it's like, do I actually really like this thing?
Yeah.
Or do I just, alright, was I forced to like it because Yakira liked it?
Yeah, it's just like,
So you don't
I
even
don't know what a
you like
midlife
at this
crisis
point.
is, but this is what it feels like. This has to be what it feels like.
And it's just like, yeah, it's like you don't know if you're actually like enjoy the things that you do,
or if you was just like, we're
forced
like,
to do it.
I don't know, like another word for groomed, but we were basically groomed
Yeah. It
by
wasn't cute.
society.
It wasn't cute. And it just makes me angry inside, because it just seems like no one understands this. But it's like, I know there's another set of twins out there who feels what we're going through right now. But
I mean,
so that's why we were just, you know, felt the need to record this video. And also, like, we actually did a video like this a while ago, but it wasn't like this, but it was talking about how, like, you know, we're twins, but we're not the same person. We did this a while back on our, when we was MT Gang and Minor Twins, and we wasn't talking about midlife crises and stuff, but that was part of the
yeah, because it's getting to the point where it's like,
villain story.
yeah, me and Yasmin are practically like two different people, but we had to like share the same personality and stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we're talking about how we got two different interests. We probably should have two different friend groups, but we don't, because we had to like compromise with everything.
But it's also like, I think because me and Yakira are fraternal twins, so it's just like, I think the idea of people think we're twins, like people see us as being twins as our whole personality, so they see us as the same person where we're fraternal twins, so they don't, I don't think I'm explaining
Yeah, I
this
don't
right.
know where you're going with this one,
But
but
it's like, no, let me re-explain.
Yeah. Fraternal twins.
Yeah, we're fraternal twins, right? So
Yeah.
we shouldn't look alike. But it's just people only see us as twins, so they don't care to see our differences in our faces or whatever. So all they see is that we're the same person. So I think that's why sometimes people are like, oh, y'all look exactly alike. We don't look exactly alike. And I think it's because they only see us as twins, and that's how far they go. Because if you actually have like a conversation with us, like one conversation with us, you'll probably see that I'm way different from her, because there's people who have known for like less than a month, and they'll never call me Yakira because they know I'm not Yakira. They know I'm Yas. So
yeah, it's like me and Yasmin are actually, we have like two different personalities, but like
people don't care to get to know those two different personalities.
But it's like, no, when we it's like we created another personality that both of us could share, and that's the one that we usually get presented. But if you actually get to talk to us, you get to know that we two different people. Because if you really, like, my closest friends be like, they don't call me twins. They call me Yakira.
And it's like, people I've known, they be like, I don't understand how they could get y'all mixed up, because y'all look totally different. And it's because that's all they see is as twins, so they don't really see, they see us as the same person.
Yeah.
And also, I think that also us having to like combine our personalities, it's also what could have led us to looking more alike, because we're fraternal twins, but there's so many people who were like, oh, the doctors must have messed it up, y'all should be identical. Maybe we were supposed to look way different, but it's just that we were forced to be together.
I mean,
so our
like,
faces
you think
kind
that
of
would
merges together.
change like our physical.
We're probably gonna look darker by the time like the beginning compared to the end. What was I talking about?
We look different, and I was like asking you, you think our physical face changes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, have we actually had grew up to be just our own individual people and not forced to really be the same person, I feel like we would have looked different. We might have, there would have been more like, you know, I don't know, girl.
Right.
Right on. I didn't even start on my painting, y'all. I got me a circle.
I can't even see. Let me do like the, it's not the claws, but the flower thing. You know?
No.
You just want to have to wait, because I'm not explaining that shit. What else do I have to say? Nothing, really.
Girl time.
Girl dinner. And so, yeah. We really don't have nothing else to say for real. The camera probably hot. Oh. So
I don't like how that man really came over here and asked for the water and didn't want to complain. Like, sir, get on somewhere.
Outro.
It's a cool little chat. PSA to all them people. This
Yeah.
how I'm feeling.
Yeah. And it's just crazy because like it just feels like I'ma still feel trapped until it's like we're gonna have to spend like a year alone. Like without each other. We're just gonna have to. And I'm already planning it in my head.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I'm very excited. And so it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, you think that's gonna be like our villain eras? Or is this already?
This is the origin, this is the villain origin story right here.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just feel like now that we're self-aware, it just feels weird that we can't change it at the moment. And it's just like we're fighting with ourselves even more that we know we want to change, but we really can't. We could, but it's like we're still sharing a room. I feel like it's gonna be way more better if we wasn't sharing a room. Like literally.
Way more better?
Yeah.
That's not fucking me.
I don't give a fuck. That's all I have done.
I have swatched all my colors except for the white because, like, you know, it's white.
Oh shoot. I feel like. So, we're kind of done here.
Yeah, we kind of are done with this talk, but when we first had it, when it was with just ourselves, we weren't recording, we had this like for an hour.
Yeah.
We was just talking for like an hour, maybe even more. But now we've condensed it down to 15 minutes.
Which I need to know. Because I actually had this, not this exact conversation, but a little bit of this conversation, which led to me, Yakira, having a conversation with somebody at work.
No, yeah,
and it's just like, they understood, and it's just like, it's really when I get with adult people, or people who could have who have the authority or somewhat to change the situation, or who put me in the situation to begin with. They don't understand. But when I talk to people my age, they be like, all right, I understand that, yeah, They're not in agreement.
Yeah, because that was crazy, because when we was having that conversation, we were having with somebody, and it was like our age, and then somebody else who was older than us was like, nah, but y'all are twin. Y'all twin. I'm like, we was literally just talking about how we don't like being called twin. And you, right after we just said that, you gonna call us twin?
Yeah. All right, so.
Wait, no, did we say something?
No, we just do it like this, we freeze it, and then the China video comes.
We really could just, we don't really, because when we did it, we would like stay there for like 2 seconds.
We
really don't need
for 2 seconds.
No, but like you can
Y'all care, I want to stay there for 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I'm out. Be breezy.
All right. Bye, y'all. Oh, look at the squirrel. Hopefully it don't come in and attack us, because that would be devastating.
I don't see the squirrel.
It's right there. Hey.
It's coming closer. I don't see the squirrel.
Until it attacks you, you ain't gonna see shit.
Oh, because it was like under the table. Then you gonna watch the video like, yeah, man, to the apartment